network.
Not just for the people.
We are the people.
everybody. This is Round After Round. My name is Yaya.
C10.
And I'm Aiden.
And today we're going to be breaking down John Jones versus Stipe Miocic. We also have a couple few fights, boxing fights from Latino night. Tevin Farmer versus, I forgot who he was. And then we also have Chris Bellingham versus Zudo Ramirez.
Yeah. So there's some good fights this weekend. Wasn't too happy with the Tyson fight.
The Tyson fight.
Yeah, but
I wasn't happy with the girls fight either.
I think they robbed her for sure.
Yeah.
Like I said, I still don't get how you can have that many more punches than the other fighter and still win.
Mm-hmm.
And it does, she was putting on a show. I feel sad for them robbing that girl again for the second time. I feel like
she was doing real good. She outlanded her by 107 punches.
Right.
And she also got Katie Taylor also got a point taken away from her.
That right. So I don't understand how you take the fight.
That's how you know the both fights was
even
fixed.
Even though a lot of people think that that Katie Taylor won, but I don't think she did. Other guy Tevin Farmer is fighting is William Zepeda.
Yeah, that's his name.
That dude is good. I think he's supposed to be fighting Shakur Stevenson next. Or that's what I heard, but we don't know.
I don't know. I had to go with maybe Shakira on that fight.
Yeah, he looks like he's the better fighter.
Yeah, I don't know if Farmer's gonna win that fight.
Not Tevin Farmer, William Zepeda.
Oh, well,
Hispanic guy.
I still take Shakira.
Yeah,
Who has the Hispanic guy fought that was like really good?
He's fought in a lot of good fighters, and he's actually a champion too.
Yeah,
William
he is a
Zepeda,
champion.
he's really good actually. He's good.
Give him that one. He is a champion.
Okay. That'll be a good fight then. Him and Shakur.
And he's long. He's like a lot taller than Shakur too.
Is he?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, so he's gonna be throwing that jab out there.
It might be a good fight then.
Yeah.
It might can get it in.
Yeah. But this John Jones versus Stipe fight, what did you guys think of that one?
I think John Jones looked pretty damn good, actually. You know what I'm saying?
He looked a lot better than his last fight.
Yeah.
Because he came in a lot lighter also.
Yeah, he came in a lot lighter.
I think he came in confident, looked like he was well trained.
Mm-hmm. And he looked like he knew he was going to win.
He stuck to his game plan.
Yeah.
Okay, can I tell y'all this though? Can I ask y'all this?
What's up?
With John Jones' defense, what y'all saw him like run away, do y'all think he can beat
against
Tom
Tom
Aspinall?
No, you can't run away from Tom Aspinall like that. Because I feel like the minute you turn away or like do anything wrong with someone that comes forward and knows how to hit, like you're gonna get caught with something dangerous.
To me, John Jones did look good, but Stipe was a punching bag. Stipe wasn't throwing nothing back, and when he was throwing something back, John Jones was running away. So I feel like, because even John Jones said he couldn't take him out punching him in the head. He had to go to the body because he said that Stipe is always going to keep coming at him if you keep hitting him in the head. So, but also it's like, if your opponent ain't really throwing something back, and he's barely like throwing activity back, you're gonna win. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I think he just kind of got gassed out after a while. I think that jab was affecting him.
Yeah, that jab and those teeps to the body was really affecting him. That's what I
said.
think.
John Jones really stuck to his game plan.
Yeah.
And
I thought he was going to end the fight in like the first round. Because the way he was throwing the elbows, I thought he was going to do his signature elbow style.
Right.
My question is, what was Stipe's game plan? Because
I don't know what his game plan was. I don't know what.
And when he was pushing forward, he had John Jones backing up. So I'm like, what are you doing?
Pressing him?
Yeah, why aren't you not pressing him? You just standing there getting hit.
Yeah. He should have tried a lot of stuff. Like just
leg kicks
something,
too, because John Jones was heavy on his front leg when he was throwing those jabs.
Yeah, he was.
Throw the leg kick, and he threw one leg kick that whole fight.
Right.
So I'm like, you had options, you just wasn't doing it.
Right.
And I think he was nervous, or I don't know. I just
think it was maybe it could be ring rust. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he has been out
in there for a while. So
yeah, he has been out for a minute.
And maybe the guys he was sparring with for the fight wasn't giving him exactly that same look that John Jones was bringing, And that back kick, he tried that back kick a couple of times, and he landed it a couple of times. But when he
but
that
I
last
feel like
one to the liver was nice. It was nice.
But I feel like John Jones' more key game was that teep to the body, because he kept landing it every time he threw it. He kept landing.
Yeah, he was getting him tired too.
That teep to the body was like the key to victory, I think.
Yeah, that'll most
And
definitely
also
make
that
you tired.
jab.
That jab. I think he just took him out of his game. Whatever his game plan was, I think
'Cause
John
the
Jones
first
took him
round-
out of
He
it,
had a
you
game
know?
plan, to be honest.
Because I feel like the first round he took him down, just the whole round he like controlled him down, and then I think that just told Stipe, I don't want to be on the ground with him. Just keep the fight standing. And even while the fight was going standing, like he just looked uncomfortable with John Jones.
Right. I agree with you. But it was a good fight overall, though. I thought it was decent. You know what I mean? Especially for him, for his comeback. You know?
What did you guys think about the main card? The main card was Michael Chandler versus this Charles Oliveira. I thought they brought in some heat.
Yeah,
It was
Charles looked very good.
Charles Oliveira's stand-up game and ground game looked good.
Those oblique kicks was
He
was
just
causing
couldn't
problems.
submit Michael Chandler, because I think Michael Chandler is just like a very big guy. He's good at wrestling too.
Right.
So that's something a lot of people forget, is Michael Chandler is very good on the ground.
Yeah, I think it was a good fight.
Yeah, but I think like Charles Oliveira, I think he stuck to his game plan too. I think for him, his game plan was like keep him uncomfortable while keeping the fight standing. And then if it ever went to the ground, like I feel like the game plan was, if it goes to the ground, don't go for an early submission yet. Show that you could submit him, but not do it. Or like if you can, go for the submission. And I think he was trying to do it, but Michael Chandler did like a really good job defending. And then he came back alive that fourth round. I thought he was gonna end it. Michael Chandler.
Michael Chandler, to me, like he wasn't patient with his punches, because he was, a lot of times when he throw that wide hook, he was falling over. So to me, I felt like he picked his shots perfectly and like bait, because when he had Charles Oliveira backing up against the cage, that's when he was hitting him with the big shots. But also he was getting way too like greedy and like lunging with his shots, causing him to fall and stuff, and then Oliveira would just jump on his back.
I think he wanted Oliveira to like. I think Michael Chandler wanted Oliveira to respect him, like in there, that like, no, you can't just hit me like that. I gotta get you back, and then that's why I think he was swinging wild. I don't know.
But it was
a good fight. He was trying to like prove that he could also hit Oliveira back. I think that's what he was trying to do.
Okay, so what do y'all think is next for Jones?
I think he has to fight Stipe next.
No,
I mean not Stipe,
Espinal.
Espinal, because Espinal is next.
But they're saying that they think him and Alex would be a better fight, or like better.
Because
that's what I thought too. I thought
it would be a good for
fight.
entertaining, but we want to see John Jones fight. Everybody wants to see him fight Tom Espinal now.
But he's avoiding Tom Espinal. That's why he said he's going to talk to
even
Dana.
Dana White said that like the winner has to fight Tom Espinal. That's what's
that's
next.
the fight I want to see.
That's the fight
I
I
wouldn't
wanna
mind
see, too.
seeing them fight.
Look at that uppercut. Watch it.
That's the fight I want to see.
Like the whole fight. Look at Stipe. He would step up, back up, and then John Jones would just come teep.
See, he was
just teep again. Like you see, that's what John Jones can't do against Tom Espinal, is do this and back up like that. Because his hands are like this, and Tom Espinal knows how to hit you.
Right. Yeah, I'd rather see him and Tom Espinal fight.
And Espinal's going to throw those leg kicks too. He's not.
Pereira would be a good fight. You know.
I think Pereira would be like.
Oh yeah, Pereira.
Would be like a good that'd be like a good BMF fight for heavyweights. Like if they would do a heavyweight BMF or like a catch weight, because what's his name is light heavy and John Jones is heavy. If they do like a catch weight, meet in the middle, and do like a BMF like that, that would be nice, because it'll always be a good entertaining fight. But I think what's next for Jones is Espinal.
Yeah, I think it is too. I think that'll be the best fight for him to go just go ahead and get in there and get it. You know,
I feel like he's gonna avoid that at all
go into the
costs.
deep end already.
Because he's already avoided questions about Aspinall, so I'm like,
Yeah. What did you
it's
guys
weird.
think about those two call-outs about Michael Chandler? He called out Max Holloway for the BMF title, and then he said if that doesn't happen, he still wants to fight Conor McGregor. What did
I
you
don't
guys
think Connor's coming back. To be honest with you,
Yeah, I don't
'Cause
think
Conor-
he's gonna get a chance to fight Conor McGregor.
yeah, I don't think Connor coming back. Connor already made a lot of money with movies and
And then now
his
he's
business.
he
so
also owns the BKFC too.
yeah, him
Yeah.
and Mike Perry.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think he's coming back because when he was younger, and he was fighting. That was when he didn't have a
hungry.
lot of money, so that's when he wanted to fight. I feel like now he really don't want to.
How about if he ever fights Max Holloway? How do you guys think that fight will play out? 'Cause I
think
feel
Max
like-
Holloway would be a good fight. I think
That'd be a
real
good fight. He definitely can't come in lunging.
Nah,
It's
'Cause
gonna
Max is
be
a
like
boxer.
speed striking versus like a wrestler, I think.
Oh yeah,
think I
he's
can
going to
see
try
that
to
one
take
going
him
the
out.
distance.
I think he's gonna try to. What he's gonna try to do is he's gonna try to drown Max because Max is a lot smaller than him. I think he's gonna just try to like get in there, rough him up, try to grapple with him.
Right. Yeah, I think I can see that fight going the distance. I'd like to see the fight though.
Yeah, I think I like to see that fight. It'll be a good fight.
No, but I feel like first, since Chandler's been out of the UFC for a long time, I feel like he needs a tone-up fight.
He should
A
fight.
fight where he knows he would like win. So then he's like, okay, I'm like a little
Why
bit more
don't he
confident
fight?
than
What's his name? Gamrot. Matusias Gamrot.
Mateus.
Yeah, that would be a good fight, I think.
Yeah.
Or even Dan Hooker. I think Dan
I
Hooker
like
with
Dan Hooker.
anybody
No,
would be a good fight.
Saint Denis.
Oh,
Him and Saint Denis. Because Saint Denis coming off a loss.
He's coming
To
off a
Dustin
loss
Poirier.
to Dustin Poirier, and didn't he also lose again to what's his name? I can't afford to lose. The money fight. What's his name? I forgot his name.
No, but I feel like
He's
him
also
and Saint
coming off
Denis.
another loss too.
Him and Saint Denis would be a good
I
fight.
think that'd be a good fight. That'd be a great setup right
'Cause
there.
that's-
That'd be real good. I
That's
think
just
that'd be a lot of hard hitting stand up.
Power versus power.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
it's also gonna be like, don't forget, cause what's his name? Saint Denis is good on the ground too.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So
it's
they
gonna
could
be.
also show some grappling or some like great jiu-jitsu.
But I think it's gonna be like the. I think it's
I
gonna
think
be
it's
like the
gonna be
Dustin
like
Poirier
kind of
fight.
like Dustin Poirier.
They're gonna keep it
fight.
standing,
They're
I
gonna
think.
keep it standing.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna get knocked out. That's what I think.
Yeah, I think that would be the best setup.
That would be a
right there.
good fight. Yeah,
That'd
them
be the
two.
best one. Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
Saint Denis would be a good fight for him, I think.
Yeah, and then after that, if he wins, call out who you want to call
Who
out.
you want? Yes.
Yeah,
But then I feel like when that happens, I feel like the BMF Max would already be like in line to fighting
Fight him.
someone else.
Okay.
I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be right about that.
yeah, that's true. No, but I feel
But I'd
like
still rather see that fight though.
because Max
Yeah,
is already holding the belt though,
Yeah, he already holds.
so
it,
I feel
yeah.
like before
Oh yeah, and then
they
now
should do
good.
they should do Dan Hooker and someone else, have them fight, and then have Michael Chandler and Saint Denis fight, and then if what's his name Chandler wins, then if he wants to fight
Guess
Max
who's added to the list now?
for the
Ilya
BMF.
Taporia.
Oh yeah, that's
Because
true.
he's 145. He could just go add 10 pounds to 155. That's light heavy. That's lightweight.
Right.
Why you call it Ilya?
Huh?
But no, but Ilya's gonna hurt him.
Yeah.
Ilya's
So
a good
But
boxer.
if Ilya
Ilya's
moves
a good boxer.
to lightweight, do you guys think he'll be too small for that?
Ilya?
If he moves to lightweight?
That's possible.
Because remember, Max looked
No,
big
but I
at
feel like-
lightweight.
I feel like Ilya's gonna make weight, but then come in a little heavier.
Yeah. Because when it's
'Cause
fight
that's
now,
a-
you can
say
come in
rehydrate.
whatever you
Yeah,
want.
yeah. I feel like he's gonna make weight and then come in heavier, so
This
he
fight
has like
was
more
really
power.
good.
But yeah, you never know.
So what did y'all think about this Farmer fight? What's his name? Farmer and
It was really good. They both dropped each other.
yeah,
Okay.
yep,
Yeah, but William Zepeda won.
yeah, he did.
Yeah, but
I think
So
they
he-
I think
Tevin
that was a
Farmer
fight.
looked good for an older fighter.
I thought he looked real good out there.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. Yeah, I thought he looked real
They
sweet.
both this year, that's good.
You know what I'm saying? They was both going at it.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't nobody want to give a whole lot of ground up, you know. Throwing good
They were
jabs, good
throwing
body
jabs
shots.
at
And,
each other.
yeah, I thought it was a decent fight. And simply for the card that they was on, I wasn't expecting for Farmer to come out there and
Yeah, he
fight
came
the
out
way he fought,
firing.
really.
He looked like his old self.
Yeah, yeah.
Like he looked like the Tevin Farmer that fought Gary Russell and all those other dudes.
Right. I agree with you.
So the Mexican dude, he's gonna be fighting Shakur next.
That's what I heard.
I mean, that'll still be.
That'll still be a good fight, I think.
Yeah,
I think Shakur will get
I think
the win.
Shakur won him, but I think he's gonna come to fight. He ain't gonna come to lay down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know,
A fight where both fighters come to fight is always a good fight.
he can always upset him. Ain't no doubt about it. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? When was Shakur's last fight? Seemed like
He
it's been a
hadn't fought
while.
like 2 years, right? Like 2
It
years
felt like it. I
or a
don't know
year
if
and
it
a
been
half.
at least a
And
year.
then he also hurt his wrist, so he's gonna be out even longer.
Oh.
Yeah, so I don't know if that fight's gonna really happen or not.
Hmm.
Good call out. But
Oh yeah, I also heard Canelo versus what's it called, Artur Beterbiev. It might happen this May,
that would be nice.
Ooh.
next year of May.
Ooh.
Okay.
What do you guys think of that fight?
Shit, man.
Do you guys
Hard
think?
hitter versus.
I think it's time for Canelo to take a loss.
That's what I'm saying. Hard
Do
hitter.
you guys think like if Canelo wins this fight, people would view him as like one of the best boxers
I
ever?
think they
to
already
like
do.
move
He's like
from
the best Mexican fighter.
yeah to like
you know,
move from
agree
like
with that.
some like just move up all those weight classes, win all those belts, and just keep going.
Yeah,
I want him to. I'm sorry. To be honest, though, I want him to rematch Bivol.
Yeah, I want to
First.
see that
You want
Bivol
him to
match.
do the
I want him to
rematch
rematch
first.
Bivol first,
Okay.
Hmm.
and then Beterbiev.
But then I also want to bring in what the Mexican monster in the mix too. Like, what do you guys think of that fight if Canelo versus David Benavidez ever happened? Like, who do you think would win that fight?
I feel like Canelo has a problem fighting taller fighters.
Yeah, and
'Cause he
David
was fighting-
Benavidez is tall.
Because when he was fighting Bivol, he had trouble coming in.
But
would
then
want
at the
Benavidez
same
to
time, though, you
win
got
that
to
fight.
think. Remember when he fought Caleb Smith? Caleb Smith was taller, and look what he did to him.
No, but what's
And
his
then
name?
he also
If-
fought a lot of other taller fighters too.
No, I feel like if Benavidez watches that Bivol fight and takes notes from what Bivol was doing, and just practices and adds a little more, I feel like he can
But
pull it
the
off.
thing about Benavidez is young. He's
Yeah.
gonna fuck up because he's gonna want to knock him out. And when you mess up against someone like Canelo,
yeah.
that's it. Because I could see it in a lot of David Benavidez's fight. He gets caught with heavy punches,
He does get hit with some good punches.
and like
yeah.
you cannot take any risk with
I
Canelo.
still would want to see Benavidez win that fight, though.
Yeah, that would be if he wins. That'd be like the biggest upset. I think a
and
bigger
by,
upset than before. I think.
yeah, and by far be one of the biggest fights of his career. Too.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people were saying that, like, they really didn't care if Canelo lost. Because a lot of people were saying that he might lose against Bivol. So people were already predicting he might lose. But against David Benavidez, if Benavidez wins, that'd be like one of the biggest upsets of boxing history.
How does
Yeah, I think they need.
Go ahead.
I think they need to set that fight up.
Yeah. How does Benavidez handle body shots?
I haven't,
Because I feel like
because I feel like that's where Canelo's gonna go,
that's what
to
I'm
the
saying.
body,
Because Benavidez
and
going
he's gonna also hit him in the shoulders.
because Benavidez going to try to back him up with the jabs and like stay long, and then I feel like Canelo's going to try to come
He's
in
gonna
and
use that
hit the body.
that uppercut.
Yeah, hit the body and then go to the head.
Yeah, he's gonna try to get him out of there. I'm gonna say by 8 or 9 rounds.
Yeah, I think it'll be a 7-8 round fight if they do.
Yeah.
If they do go.
And then if
Easy,
it goes the full distance, Benavidez might win. That's what I think. If it ever goes the distance, I feel like David Benavidez could pull it off. If it goes the
If it goes
distance.
the distance.
Because he could just, Canelo's smaller than him, he could just try to make it like a fight Canelo don't want. He could
Right.
try to rough him up, just be in his face all day. make it look.
But that's what
ugly.
Canelo wants.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think Canelo.
That's what
will be,
Canelo wants.
I
But
think
that's-
Canelo's gonna be ready
but-
either way it go.
Yeah, like
Just
either
'cause
way
he's
it goes,
Canelo.
because Canelo's the shorter fighter. So if he's in his face, that's what Canelo wants. Like shorter fighter against a taller fighter, we favor being inside more.
Yeah.
Because we don't want you guys controlling us with the jabs or your 1-2. Because then
Right.
we know you guys are gonna start working off those jabs in 1-2.
And you're gonna be scoring hella points.
Yeah,
Well,
so we're gonna try.
I'm
And
gonna quit
then,
saying that because we see points don't matter no more in these fights.
then,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Points
but
don't
then
make
it's
a
like
difference
even
no more.
if David
Yeah.
Benavidez fights outside of the range, Canelo is like a masterful defender.
Yep. Now, like I said, he's one of the best fighters, man. He's one of the best fighters that ever done it.
Ever since that loss against Mayweather, I feel
his
like
head movement got
his
way better.
coach just took him and was like, "We're gonna change a lot of stuff." And when he came back, and he fought Amir Khan, Miguel Cotto, and just kept going, and he just got better and better and better. And then I'm not gonna lie, every knockout got better.
Yeah.
Every knockout got better.
You can't deny it. His skill, his talent, his ring IQ.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You can't deny none of that.
Yeah.
He's a great fighter.
Yeah.
And,
How about this rematch between Fury and Usyk?
I think Usyk
I
is
want
going to
Usyk.
take it this time.
Yeah, I want Usyk.
I got a
to
lot
get
of people saying Tyson Fury is gonna win.
Tyson Fury's good, but with him, I think you can beat him if you can stop him
If you
from
could
leaning
stop
on you.
him leaning,
You know what I'm saying? Because he takes out a lot of your energy
Oh, yeah,
and a lot of your
yeah.
power because
Mhm.
he leans on the fight.
But then that's smart though,
No, it's smart.
because
but
my boxing coach was telling me, like you said,
Right.
that's exactly what my boxing coach can say. If you can stop him from leaning on you, but we've seen in the last fight, even Usyk couldn't do that.
Right.
He's like, one, he's too tall, and when he's like that on you, he hovers like he does this on you.
Right. Yeah.
He doesn't he like hovers on you, and then now you got like an Eiffel Tower on you leaning.
Because I think that's how Wilder ended up losing the fight too.
Oh, yeah, he was
got to
leaning
on
on
him a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
But then Tyson Fury is also like, if you guys see a lot of his fights, he ends a lot of his punches with straights or hooks.
Right.
So with this fight, I think Usyk's gonna have to be more careful to like exchange with him, or be like, I think he's just gonna have to be ready for like a big punch.
Big punch.
hmm
Yeah.
What y'all think is next for Jake Paul?
Jake Paul, I think he's gonna fight. What's his name?
He gonna call out some retard dude.
I think he's gonna call George Foreman.
George Foreman.
No, I heard what's his name.
Oh yeah,
He
and
called
then
out
Dimitri
Conor, didn't he?
Bivol also said that since he's like, since
I
he
don't think
won,
Conor gonna do it.
because Dimitri Bivol also said that he could fight Jake Paul too if he wants. He can fight him for fun, or he could fight him for the unified belt. What did you guys think about that?
Bivol should not do that.
No, not Bivol. It's Arthur.
Oh, Arthur better beat up.
Yeah,
Jake Paul, yeah, no.
yeah, he's gonna hurt him.
Yeah. I
But
think
I don't
if they
think
fight,
he
I
should
don't think they
take
should be
that
fighting
fight
for no real
ever.
belt.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
Yeah, it should just be
It's
for
for fun,
entertainment.
yeah.
for entertainment.
But then he
yeah.
still for fun. Jake Paul's gonna try to set something up.
He's gonna try to set something
Yeah, he got to
up.
come up with something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I would prefer, like I keep saying, for him to fight somebody
Like
who's
a real fighter.
current fighter who's.
Because
Let's
he
see what
wants
he really
to.
got,
He wants
you know?
to fight.
I want him
other-
to fight at least an amateur. Someone, cause yeah, he a pro, but the people he's calling out is either retired, and the pro boxer that was young that he called out, no one ever heard of him. The short dude, the short black
Oh,
dude
yeah,
that he called
that
out,
he beat.
Frank something.
But that
Nobody
guy
heard
was
of
out
him.
of the ring for
So
like
I'm like-
4 years.
Fight a pro, a amateur that's about to go pro,
Right. Or somebody who just
or
turned
someone,
pro.
yeah, that just turned pro that's
Yeah.
new,
Yeah.
like for real.
Now that's what I would like to see next. out
Yeah,
of him.
come like fight an
I
actual
think he
boxer.
should fight someone that has at least 10, 12 fights that's a pro. That doesn't have a belt yet, but is a prospect.
Right.
Like a prospect and is known. That's a good, that would be a good fight for Jake Paul and the prospect, because he could gain more fans, and people could really see if he could really box.
See what
If
he
he
really
can
got.
beat Jake Paul, then they're gonna be like, okay, let's take him a little more serious.
Why he fight? Since he want to fight Conor McGregor, why he fight Conor McGregor's prodigy, Callum Smith? Or
Yes,
Callum-
but that guy is
that-
too small though. He's light.
Still, that dude could either put muscle on or Jake Paul could go down.
But That guy's too light. Callum Smith is like 150, 155. That's gonna be a lot of weight to cut for
What
Jake
what
Paul, or a lot of
what weight
weight
was
to
he
add for
fighting
him.
Tyrone at?
That was like 185, 190.
Yeah, I'm not for sure. That sounds about right though, because
Yeah,
Jake Paul don't look
'cause
like
he's
that
a
small.
big guy.
Yeah, he a heavyweight.
He was fighting Deji at 185, and that
Yeah.
was an amateur fight.
Yeah. Had to
Shit,
look
why
into
he
that.
rematch with Teddy or something? I don't know.
What he should rematch Tyson Fury's brother.
Oh yeah.
Yep,
That would
be
be a good, and
That'd
they
be a
should
good
take
fight.
it more serious. Instead of doing 4-6 rounds, do 10 rounds. Take the fight a little more serious. No like contracts, nothing stuff.
Yeah,
Treat it
boxing
like
fight.
an actual
Yeah.
boxing fight.
Right.
Cause we gotta see him fight an actual
And then I think
boxer.
they
You
should
want to see
just.
a real fight.
That's what I'm saying.
And then instead of also bringing the family involved, just have the boys handle their business. They don't need to bring Tyson Fury's dad. Nothing. We don't need to hear that all that shit again. Cause that was just embarrassing. I feel like for him, for just everybody.
And you see Keyshawn Davis keep calling out Tank Davis. Do y'all think that fight's going to happen?
If it does happen, I think Tank's gonna win.
To be honest, if that Rolly fight happened, I feel like the Keyshawn Davis fight is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because if Rolly Romero just kept,
Definitely,
if Tank Davis Keyshawn keep running his mouth like
Tank's
Rolly did,
gonna do it.
Tank's gonna fight him.
He's like the type of fighter, like he just wants to be left alone. And
Like he
if
wants to
keep
shut you
calling
up,
his
yeah.
Name,
He's
okay,
gonna,
now
like,
I'm gonna
he
shut
shut
him
you up, yeah.
That's the type of person he is.
Yeah, so I feel like if Keyshawn just keep running his mouth, just keep calling him out like Rolly did,
But I feel like
it could happen.
if anything can happen in boxing, but that fight, I feel like Davis could win in any round he wants. Of course, the first 3 rounds are gonna be like fill out rounds, but after that, he could win in any round, 4, 5, or 6. He doesn't even need to go to 8.
You don't think it'll go 8? I would like to see it, though. I think it'll be a good matchup.
Because Javante Davis is too experienced now.
He is. He's a beast out there. But,
Yeah.
You know.
But then Keyshawn Davis is a really good fighter, though.
He's a
You
really
can't
good
take
fighter,
him
too.
out.
Yeah, I ain't going to knock him, but...
I feel like he should wait a little while. Just
If Tank don't want to fight him, fight Pitbull.
Yeah, Pitbull Cruz.
Cause that's a
'Cause
similar.
then if
that's
he fights
that's
Pitbull
like
Cruz-
similar fighter to Tank.
Yeah, if he fights Pitbull Cruz,
and beats
or
him.
like even if he loses and does a really good job against Pitbull Cruz, or beats him, he can get that Tank fight.
And then
Or
guess what?
even if he fights Ryan Garcia, he can get that Tank fight.
I'd
if
rather
he
see him fight
upsets him.
Cruz.
Yeah, and then guess what though too?
Yeah, I'd rather see him
If he does
Cruz.
fight Cruz and like loses or wins, Cruz can help him with get ready for Tank.
Yeah, because Cruz did a good job against.
Yeah,
I
Cruz
think
can
Cruz
help
won
him.
that first fight.
Yeah,
And I still
against
want to see
Tank
the
Davis.
rematch between them.
But Tank Davis won't do it.
Yeah.
This fight was
Cruz.
good. Watch this fight, guys.
Who we got here?
I think this was what's it called? This was the 2 fights I was talking about. It was Gilbert Ramirez versus I keep forgetting this guy's name. Zerdo Ramirez.
Ramirez and Smith.
Yes. They were going at it.
They was throwing good punches.
Mm-hmm.
They was landing each other. Both of them had some damage done to their face.
And Gilberto Ramirez's last fight was against Joe Smith.
Okay.
And he defeated Joe Smith Jr.
Okay.
And Joe Smith Jr. is really good.
Nah, they most definitely was throwing them and
Yeah, this fight was.
fight
I
of the
think
night
this
for
fight
sure.
kind of saved the card too,
Yeah,
because they were going at it. They showed very good boxing.
yeah, both of them showed heart.
Who do you guys think is the better fighter between the 2 of them?
Ramirez.
Black and yellow shorts.
Yeah, Ramirez.
I think Ramirez is a better fighter. I think at some point Smith kind of started getting gassed out a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
taking some damage
And he's
to
backing
the
him up a
body
lot
and
more.
to his head. Ramirez
Yeah.
threw the harder punches.
Yeah, Billum Smith, like he did a great job. He was just more aggressive, and he had like a more pressure-based fighter kind of fight.
Yeah.
He had solid chin.
Yeah,
He took a
didn't
lot
back
of
down, and he
punches.
threw some pretty good hard punches himself. But I think overall, Ramirez landed the more
Yeah,
harder punches or more hard punches. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What's it called? Billum Smith's style was like he just wants to wear opponents out, but with this fight, he couldn't do it against Ramirez
Right.
because Ramirez showed like higher boxing IQ.
Yeah, I think he did. I think he did. So I was thinking.
And he's also been in there with Dimitri Bivol too.
Okay.
Oh, so
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
his IQ is
Ramirez
different.
been in there with Dimitri Bivol.
I think he earned his keep during this fight, and put himself up there to get a better fight coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Not something.
Yeah, that fight was really good between those two.
So what I think is next for Ramirez then?
I don't know. I believe he got a belt, so it's hard to say.
Did he call somebody out?
I don't think he called nobody out.
And this is in like the middleweight, I think.
Yeah, I don't think he called nobody out.
Mm-hmm. But this fight was like a good fight.
Yeah, whoever comes up against him next, they're gonna have to find a tough opponent for him because he got grit and
he landed
got hands.
Man.
He got
every time he goes under, boop, under.
You got to give it to Smith though, because he didn't fold.
Yeah.
A couple of the punches, I thought he was gonna hit the canvas, but he kept on coming, kept pressuring
And
back.
Yeah,
Pressure fighter.
He was on him.
they were both fighting out there.
Yeah, it was a good fight.
Yeah, no, it's a real good fight. I don't really know what's next for him. I don't know. I can't say.
It was the cruiserweight division. I thought it was heavy. I thought it was middleweight. They look like middleweights though.
They do look big,
like
especially Ramirez. He looked bigger.
Cruiserweight's big.
He looked bigger. That's probably why he hit a lot harder.
Mm-hmm. And he's been in there with freaking Dimitri Bivol.
So he can take a punch as well.
And Chris Billum-Smith's last fight was against Lawrence O'Kenny, and that guy Lawrence O'Kenny is really good.
Really good.
Okay, so they both experienced.
They're both
got
really
experience.
experienced against like real good fighters.
And they showed that in this fight. I think they showed.
And O'Kenny was the former champion of the cruiserweight, and he took the belt from him.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
No, they most definitely showcased their boxing skills. I believe.
Yeah, that was marching forward.
How about in terms of
better
skill and versatility? Who would you guys pick?
In this fight?
Yeah, skill and versatility.
Ramirez.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because Ramirez hit him with the same shot like 3 times where he'll roll under and just throw that left.
Yeah, because what's his name? Chris Billum-Smith. All he's fighting is he just pressure, and he just wants to wear you out. But with this fight, he couldn't do it. You can tell he couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Even though he showed heart, he fought back, but he couldn't do it with. And then if you guys see the last fight with O'Kenny, he was walking him down, and with this fight, he couldn't do that with Ramirez.
No, I agree. I agree with that.
And he's a very powerful puncher, so I feel why opponents back up against him.
Yeah, solid. This is a real solid fight. I think. I'm ready to see him in the ring again, though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Hopefully earlier next year, he'll be ready to fight somebody else and defend that belt.
I want to see both of them in the ring. They both look good.
Yeah, I agree with you.
How about the Peter Yan versus Figueroa fight? What do you guys think about that? That's this Saturday.
This Saturday, yeah. I'm thinking Yan's gonna take it.
Yeah, I think Yan's good. Even though Figueroa is coming off a good win against Colby. No, it was against what's his name?
Figueroa, you said?
Yeah.
Is that the 2 girls?
He's coming
it's a UFC
against
fight.
Brandon Vera, Marlon Vera. He's coming off a win against Marlon Vera.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to do some more homework on that. I can't give you a solid opinion on that right now.
But when was the last time Peter Yan fought?
Yan's last fight, I believe. On?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm thinking either Sean.
No.
Or what's his name?
Wasn't his last fight Corey?
Yeah, I'm thinking Corey or Sean. Because I think he fought Corey and then Sean.
Yeah, that was like a while back.
Been a while ago.
But I think Peter Yan.
No, I think it was Sean. Because I think he fought Corey first, then Sean next.
Yeah, but I think Peter Yan's gonna.
He's a better boxer.
Knockout submission. How you think he's gonna win?
Either way, but he's good on the ground
They're
too.
Both good on the ground.
They're both good on the ground. Yeah, because Figueroa's good on the ground.
Figueroa, nice. But I feel like Yan has that judo background, has that sambo background
I think whoever has gets the better advantage of the next person is gonna win the grappling. because they're both very quick. You can't back Figueroa out because he's really good at wrestling too.
Yeah, striking
But
as well.
I think Peter Young's striking is gonna be
He's
different.
a better
He's gonna be the
striker.
game changer.
Game changer.
But Figueroa is a good striker too.
Oh no, Riley said his last fight was against Sonya Dong. That's who it
Sonya
was.
Dong, yes,
Yeah,
that's who it was.
Thank
That's
you,
who he
Riley.
was fighting. And
Yeah,
with
that was
that
his last
fight,
fight,
he
yeah.
didn't he beat
did good,
Sonya
yeah.
Dong? Yeah, he beat him.
Well, yeah. And then how did he beat him?
But
Did he submit him?
submission,
It was-
I believe.
No,
I
I think
believe.
it was unanimous decision.
Oh yeah, I did go with full.
Yeah, because Sonya Dong's eye was messed up though. Remember, he was
Mhm.
bleeding bad. But I
But
want to
yeah.
see Sonya Dong fight again too.
Yeah,
Isn't
he did do
fighting
good.
soon?
Who
I
you
don't
think he
think so.
should fight?
I mean, he lost to Peter.
No, you know that other UFC 310, that one with Shavkat and
Oh, Chef, that fight will be good.
Shavkat and
Shavkat versus Ian Gary.
Ian Gary, and then what's his name? The dude that what's his name? It's a K1 fighter that's coming to
Oh,
fight.
he's coming to fight against
It's the dude that
the bantamweight belt.
yeah.
He's going against what's his name? The guy that fought
His
Brandon.
name is spinning in my head.
Yeah.
His name is
That fight,
spinning in
I
my
think
head.
the K1 fighter go take it.
The K1
That
fighter
guy
is
is
gonna
really
take it.
good.
I mean, K1 UFC different. I don't know how his ground game is,
Yeah,
but
'cause-
Yeah,
he's fighting Pantoja.
yeah,
Yeah.
Pantoja, that's who it is.
Pantoja's
Yeah,
good.
defending
Pantoja-
the takedown could
yeah.
be the difference between.
Mhm.
So I feel like
fight.
the K1 fighter is gonna have an advantage on the stand up, and then Pantoja's just gonna try to
Yeah,
take him down.
Pantoja's gonna
Take him
rough him up. Pantoja's very good at like.
But I think also
Because with Brandon, he knew Brandon was gonna be good standing up, so he just kept taking him down.
but I think also with the K1 fighter, he's taller, so I feel
Yeah.
like he's gonna try to keep his distance with the body kicks, the teeps.
You think he's gonna
jabs.
use knees?
If he sees him start level changing and go down,
Yeah,
he's probably gonna start using knees. Yeah,
that's how I think he's gonna end the fight is with a knee. If Pantoja,
like yeah, tries to level change.
yeah, and that's what Pantoja's gonna try. Is gonna do it.
Shavkat and Ian Gary.
I think
Chef-
Shevkat's gonna take it by submission. Shevkat by submission.
I think he's gonna
He's gonna try to
hurt
knock
him,
him out.
hurt him standing up, and
Yeah,
then
and then submission. He's
Yeah.
gonna try to hurt him, but then Ian Gary is gonna do something dumb like give up his back or do something with his neck and get choked out.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. But anything can happen. Ian Gary is a great striker.
he is a good. But Shavkat is a good fucking
Yeah,
striker too.
Shevkat is a good striker too. Like it's a
And
fighting
Shavkat is
sport.
smart with his striking. And
They call
he
Shevkat
just
the dude in the Mortal Kombat that wears the hat.
yeah.
Not Luke Cage. What's his name? The guy that wears the hat
Where's the head on?
in Mortal Kombat.
I can't think right
Is
now. It's
it
been a while
Luke
since I
Cage?
played Mortal Kombat. Been a
Yeah,
great-
they.
No, but yeah, Shavkat, I feel like he's gonna take it, bruh. Yeah, Ian's nice standing up, but Shavkat, his decision making, and then how he adjusts mid fight.
And then we know Shevkat's gonna win. When he wins, he's gonna be fighting Bilal for the belt. How you think that fight's gonna
God.
play out? Because it's gonna be a wrestler versus a person
better
that
wrestler.
can do anything.
That's what I'm saying.
Strike, grapple, wrestle, jiu-jitsu, judo. So it's gonna be like
And then the thing is, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, the thing is too with Bilal and Leon. Leon wasn't really striking with Bilal,
yeah, he was.
and he because Leon was
Leon
worried about
looked
getting taken
scared.
down. So Shavkat is gonna come at him. He's gonna be striking at
Shevkat's
Bilal.
gonna be like more of the pressure forward fighter. I
The
feel
still
like.
said Lord Raiden. That's his name.
Lord Raiden, yeah.
No, but yeah, Shavkat is gonna be coming at Bilal. He's not gonna be like scared to get taken down. So, and he's taller than Bilal.
Yeah, he's taller.
So
yeah,
them
he
head
is
kicks,
taller than
them head
Bilal.
kicks gonna be
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah, did you see how
Gonna
he
have to watch
ended
out for
Neil
that.
Magny? That's why I'm saying Ian Gary's gonna have to be
That's
careful
what I'm saying. Be
because
careful
he was
at
going
all
at
costs.
Neil Magny. Neil Magny went against the cage. He did this, and then Shevkat just went.
Got it.
He did like some like similar to the John Jones versus Lyoto.
Yeah,
one.
it was just standing like.
And
rear
then he
naked.
just choked them out, and then you just see Neil Magny like. I was like, oh.
Yeah,
damn.
that's the thing about Shavkat. You can be out striking him, and then at any moment he'll just switch it up.
Yeah,
You just take it to the ground.
He could take it. He could,
Yeah.
but then like when I saw he could finish fights submitting, standing up, like Ian Gare's gonna be put in a very bad situation if he doesn't
They're
prepare
both
right.
they're both undefeated, so someone's always gonna have to go.
Yeah, that's what everyone's saying. And Ian Gary is like, oh, we both trained together. This, that. Like, yes, you guys train together, but it's different.
Training and fighting is
Yeah,
different.
when
like,
you get in that ring.
yeah.
I learned that the hard way too. When I was younger, when we had like other kids switch to a different gym and I would fight against them, I come back like that first round, especially when I was 13. I didn't understand like he switched gyms. Like it doesn't have to be a sparring match anymore. Like you can go at him. And I used like our fights. I used to treat them like sparring, and these dudes would. I remember going back to the corner of the first round crying, and the coach would be like, "Hey, go in there and take him out. Like you don't have to treat him." He told me like after this is done, he can be your friend. But right now, go take him out.
Yeah, nah, y'all ain't friends in the ring.
Yeah.
And then when I learned that, then I would go in. Because training, and that's what I thought. I thought we're just gonna
spar a little bit. Now y'all switch gyms. It's time to go at it for the gym, right? So who's gonna do what?
How about Jan and Tabitha Ritchie?
Oh, I think Jan Janan's taking that one, but Tabitha Ritchie is good, but Jan Janan's gonna take it.
Because she's a better striker.
Because her last performance was with the champ, and I think she did an outstanding job with her. I think she did a good job. She survived
like crazy stuff.
She survived a round where just
Jan was on her back,
and she
had to choke.
Did get choked
she had
out.
to choke, but she
got
was not
choked
tackling.
out. But then like the round
ended, yeah.
And then the referee was like, "You want me to wake her up?" And then the corner was like, "Yeah." And then he just did something, and then she was like, "Up."
Damn. Okay.
So I'm like, she survived.
Yeah.
She survived. So I'm like,
the cut man, he was like, "You want me to wake her up?" And then the corner was like, "Yeah." And then I don't know what they did. I think they had her sniff salt or something.
Yeah, the smelling salts.
Yeah, because she was out, and when she got up, remember she was like walking all weird. And then they're like, "Hey, she's out. Do you want me to wake her up?" And then the corner was like, "Yeah," because she wasn't even listening.
Richie's good on the ground too, but Jan is good on the ground.
Good on the ground.
So yeah, that fight is
gonna be a good fight, I think. Either way, ground game or stand up.
Because I know Jan could survive if she does to get taken to the ground. We know that. I don't know how Tabitha Ritchie's striking is. I know Jan's striking is really good. So we're just gonna have to see. But I'm going Jan.
Jan's yeah, me too.
Yeah, I had to go. I can agree with that. I think that might go that way.
Good boxer. Juice Box said, awesome ground fighter. Yeah.
Jan Janan's an awesome ground fighter.
No doubt about it.
So yeah, that fight, I'm going Jan. But that Davison fight is tough though.
That Davison Figueroa fight, I think Peter Young could pull it off. I think he's gonna do it by. Yeah, it might be unanimous decision.
He's been out of the ring for a little bit, and what's his name?
He might have to win by unanimous.
Davison's fresher because he's just fought.
He fought Cody Garbrandt. He beat him, and then he just fought Marlon Vera, and he beat Marlon Vera.
Yeah, so yeah, he's fresher, but we'll see.
Yeah.
And plus, he has that power in that jab.
Yeah,
that
he has a lot of power in these jabs.
So, but the thing is, what's his name's a really good boxer.
Peter Young's
an Olympic. He used to be an Olympic boxing coach.
He coaches like other boxers.
Right.
Good boxer, Juice Box said, John Jones versus Tom Aspinall. What are the advantages for each fighter? Oh, that's a good question.
The advantages for John Jones. The advantage for Tom Aspinall is that we've never seen him fight on the ground. So I don't know how he's gonna do on the ground. And then the advantages that Tom Aspinall is that he has a very good boxing background, but we all know John Jones gonna start kicking the leg or start keeping the body. But the one thing I say John Jones can't do is he can't try to with his defense, how he sticks his hand like that. He can't do that against Tom Aspinall and move backwards. He's gonna get caught with an overhand.
Got the power to hurt John Jones.
Because Espinal's gonna catch him with an overhand.
Yeah, I think he got
he did with the last guy.
As far as John Jones, his whole fighting game is kind of a advantage to me. I don't really see
Yeah.
too many weaknesses
Yeah,
in
because
his
he's a
game
well-rounded,
nowadays.
good
So
fighter.
I say with John Jones' hit advantages is those kicks, his elbows, those
Yeah,
body
in the
kicks
ground
especially,
game.
his elbows, his jabs. He's really fast with his punches.
Mm-hmm.
When he does get comfortable and you start moving back, he's gonna start throwing those spinning elbows,
Mm-hmm.
which is really good advantage for him. His disadvantage, I say, is his defense. How he backs up with his hands up. I feel like
Yeah,
that's
he
what's
could
probably gonna.
control. He could control the fight. If you give him like an advantage, and you start, he could just control every round to how he wants to win.
Yeah,
And then with
he got that fight IQ.
Yeah, if he
yeah,
wants to do it, taking down the first round like he did with Stipe, he'll beat you down with that. Second round, he came just jabbing at Stipe, beat him with the jab.
If he be kicking Espinal in the body a lot, you think he'll be able to keep his endurance? You think it's
Yeah,
gonna
because
wear him
body
down?
shots where you
what bad
at,
shots will
where
work.
you
But
at.
then I feel like with Aspinall, his advantages is he's a well balanced fighter.
I'm gonna say keep him against the cage. When you got him pressed up against that cage,
When you got John Jones against the
yeah.
cage,
When you got him like pressed down that cage, I say be careful. Don't try to rush, but that's when you're gonna have to like kind of what Ilya did with Max Holloway.
Yeah, I say
Back him up against the cage, then go for it.
Aspinall is a well rounded fighter, so he's gonna be really smart. He has his for a big guy, he moves really well with his
He
footwork.
moves like a
So he has really like he has his feet under him when he's in certain positions. So I feel like that when John Jones is backing him up, I feel like his footwork is gonna
his
confuse
forward's
John
gonna
Jones.
play a big part in this fight.
Yeah, and then probably that could how he moves his feet could set up that head kick because of how John Jones backs up with his hands. So yeah, that's an advantage for him, and then a disadvantage for Espinal. I feel like the ground game.
Yeah, ground game.
Yeah, so
Or I feel like if he gets pinned against the cage, John Jones is very good at like if he gets him on that cage with like he set it up with his teeth, he could get Tom Aspinall with a nice elbow.
and then
Like,
Tom
he can
too.
get him like that.
And Tom too, if he's just more active than John Jones, I feel like that's gonna play a lot of too. Cause with Stipe, when we watched Stipe wasn't as active.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he wasn't as active.
Yeah, so I feel like
Espinal, I think, could be way more
And
active.
Yeah,
I
way
think
more active,
Aspinall,
yeah.
and he's a lot younger than Stipe.
And I think he understands he's gonna have to be active.
He's gonna have to be
He
active,
wants
yeah.
to beat John Jones. He wants to prove to everyone he's
Right.
better than
Yeah.
him. So
Yeah,
I feel
so
like
he's
he's
gonna
gonna
have
have
Yeah,
to.
he's gonna let his hands go, let his
Them
feet
leg
go.
kicks, yeah. And I
It's
feel like
gonna
those
be a
leg
good,
kicks is
interesting
gonna.
fight.
is
If
gonna
it
be
goes
the-
the full distance, I think I think each fighter could knock each other out. And if it does go the full distance, they're gonna give it to John Jones because you have to either beat him by just beating him the whole round, every round, or you gotta have to knock him out.
Like when he fought Dominic Reyes, Dominic Reyes just coming at him.
Yeah, I think Dominic
Dominic Reyes
Reyes
did
won that
not
fight.
let him. He did win. Dominic Reyes did not let him get an inch. He was just coming at him
but they
everywhere
gave
he
it
go.
to John Jones.
No, that's the only fight John Jones lost. Dominic
Gave
Reyes
it to
beat.
John Jones. And then John Jones is undefeated. John Jones won that fight. John Jones won. He's undefeated, right? The only loss he has
thought he
is
was
that one
undefeated.
disqualification. That's it. Dominic Reyes lost that fight. I thought he won too.
But yeah, if you just pressure John Jones, I feel like he'll fall.
Mm-hmm.
Them leg kicks too.
Yeah, I think it'll be a very interesting fight for them to get in there and go at each other. One of the, could be the fight of the year. They get in there and really
Do you think
let
this
it go.
fight with Stipe against him was
No.
going to be fight of the year?
Fuck no.
I think that Max and Ilya is going to be the fight of the year, or Max versus Gaethje is going to be fight
Yeah,
of the
I
year.
don't-
One of those two.
I don't think Stipe did enough in there for it to be the fight of the year.
And I,
And
Who
even
do you think is going to be the fighter of the year? There's been a
fighter
lot
of
of
the
good
year?
finishes.
Ooh, that's a hard one right there. Fighter
I
of
think
the
they're
year.
going to give it to Ilya.
Like we talking UFC,
Yeah,
boxing.
Ilya. If
both
it's
all
UFC,
together?
they're going to give it to Ilya.
Ilya.
If it's boxing, I think they're going to give it to Dmitry Bivol. I mean, not Dmitry Bivol, Artur, because he's the undisputed. But boxing, there's like a lot of guys.
Yeah, it's a lot of guys in boxing for sure.
Yeah.
UFC too, because Ilya's a noob.
Yeah, but Ilya, look what he did though.
I don't know. It was a lot of good knockouts this year, man.
Yeah.
There was a lot of good fights. A lot of people.
I think they're gonna give it to fighter of the year for UFC. They're gonna give it to Ilya. Trust me on that. It's gonna be Ilya.
I think he's a good contender. For fighter.
The contenders is gonna be at least two of the champs. Max Holloway is gonna be in there. I know that he has to be in there for the contender fighter of the year.
I say Dustin.
Dustin?
Yeah.
No, he's been out ever since he's lost.
Or not even Dustin, because I feel like Ilya's new. I feel like they're gonna give it to someone that's been fighting, that's been like good.
Even though
it's not gonna be John Jones. They
or
give
probably,
it to John
probably
Jones,
freaking Marab.
Even though Pereira lost his last fight, he had some
good
fights this year.
Alex Pereira. It might be Alex Pereira.
He had some good fights this year, even though
because I'm like, fuck, what's his name? Ilya. How he got to he's new. And the people he's fought, he fought Max.
Alex and Max.
Why don't y'all tell us who y'all think the fighter of the year is for UFC?
And give us some super stickers.
And who the fighter of the year is in boxing. We want to hear y'all takes on that.
Smooth as Nika said, JBJ has IQ is his advantage.
JBJ,
his IQ is his advantage. Yeah,
his IQ is his advantage. And he's just a better, well-rounded fighter, I think.
And then Waka said, I keep hearing people say Tyson is overrated because he lost to every good fight. Y'all agree?
I don't, because this fight, even though he was fighting, it ain't really part of his record per se.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't really part of it.
You could tell this fight was fixed.
They was both playing punches.
I mean, he's 60 years old. How many 60-year-olds is even in the ring?
Exactly.
And he said he don't want to retire.
No, I heard him, but yeah, I'm just saying how many other fighters
they
are
got
60
forced retire,
even willing to go in there and get punched in the head.
Yeah.
So
because I'm like his legs look bad, bro.
Yeah, it looked like he needs to do some leg presses for sure.
His leg looks so bad. I'm like, if he can get his legs under him, because I'm like he was trying, but it's just I was just like he's hurting, bro.
Yeah, no, he was most definitely
round 1 and round 2. We saw a little young Mike come out.
Yeah, like I said, if he would have won in the first 2 rounds, he had the opportunity. Other than that, he
did win round 1 and 2.
He did win round 1 and 2, but that was his opportunity to win the whole fight.
But then
he was gonna get paid less to knock him out.
If he knocked him out, he was gonna get paid less.
Yeah, so it's crazy. But yeah, I think right now he would be. Everybody just loves him, so he might be a little overrated. Just because everybody loves Mike Tyson, and when you think of Mike Tyson, you think of his older fights, you know what I'm saying, and when he was young, and him just being crazy and shit. But
that's why people like him, because he's crazy and he would just do anything. So,
but yeah, I don't think by no means though. I think he should continue.
Yeah, he should
fighting.
Stop.
You know what I'm saying?
I think he should stop.
Just get out of it while you're ahead and call your career a win.
Because his son wanted to do it, so.
Yeah, he didn't.
But he don't want his son to do it. I feel like he's just. Don't let him do it, but just work with him so he can get better. But I feel like he already is working with himself.
Well, is there anything else? We'll wrap it up.
That's all we got.
Yeah. So like you said, hit us with some stickers. Hit us with what was the other?
Hit us with stickers on YouTube and also stars on Facebook. We're also live on Facebook. If you go to our network,
let us know what fights y'all want to talk about that's coming up, and like I said, let us know who y'all think the boxer of the year is, the UFC fighter of the year is, and so we can have a debate about that with y'all back and forth online. And
we might bring one of you guys here one day for like a special video.
And we'll see what else is gonna come up at the beginning of the year. The end of the year should be some more okay fights coming up. I'm hoping.
The end of the year is gonna be good, and then
that
next year is gonna be even better. I think.
That UFC 310 card is gonna be good.
UFC 310 card.
Cause that K1's fighter is coming to the UFC.
I'm looking forward to the Ian Gary versus Chef Cop. Okay. That fight's gonna be. I think it's gonna be the best fight.
You say you was taking on that Chef Cop?
Chef Cop's gonna take it. Even though Ian Gary's really good.
Yeah, Ian Gary's good.
Ian Gary is like McGregor's protege in the UFC.
I'm telling you, he's a good
He's
fighter.
good. He's a real. I think he's better
But I
than
think Shao
McGregor
Kahn
too. Or he was when McGregor was coming up.
Yeah, he fights
He
like
looks
him.
a lot better than McGregor when McGregor was young.
Well, let's look forward to that, man. Like, subscribe, tell a friend, spread it around, and we appreciate all y'all support. Everybody tuning in.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, no, I'm ready for next year, man. It should be